You are? I'm David. How are you?
David, I'm doing great. It's nice out, isn't it?
Oh, it is. It's pretty cool today. No snow.
Yeah, at least it was clear earlier. So you're coming in looking for a car, truck, or SUV?
I'm actually looking for a car, and I have one Toyota in mind.
Okay.
So,
That is?
yeah, that's the new Avalon you guys just said.
Yeah, well, okay, great. You want something more basic or a little more local?
Well, one thing I like about the car is because the one I have now, I think if I can have control of my Bluetooth and also, when I'm getting some messages or things like that.
Okay. Sounds like you have a smartphone?
Yes.
Okay, great. Is it going to be primarily for you or your wife or somebody else going to be driving your house?
This pretty much is going to be for business.
For business, okay. What kind of business do you have?
I do a marketing business, so I have a lot of clients, so
Okay.
I do transport clients. Business.
Super. Well, right here we have the brand new redesigned 2013 Avalon Limited. Now, this one, in fact, has all of our upgrades on it, so we're going to go over those with you in a few minutes.
Okay.
First thing that's going to strike is it's got some really aggressive lines. It was completely restyled and actually was styled for the flow of the air. It has a coefficient of drag of 0.28. And our FRS that we have outside, you've probably seen that new little sports car?
Yeah.
It's 0.01 less. So this is almost the same as a sports car. You can call it a four-door sports car if you want to tell your friends.
Okay.
Yeah, absolutely. So you're going to find a lot of things redone for the aerodynamics and fuel efficiency. It's a class-leading 31 miles to the gallon highway on this vehicle. Okay? Yep, and we do have a hybrid option that will give you 40 miles to the gallon combined if you're not too crazy on the power pedal there. Okay? Yeah, let me point out a few things that will benefit you too. Underneath, you're going to find that it has some panels. There's 5 of them total that help to smooth that air underneath so there's less turbulence, less disruptions, and smoother flow of the air underneath. You're going to find a beautifully styled 18-inch wheel, which is standard on the limited model. It's going to give you that nice pop that you're going to be looking for.
Right.
Take a look up front. That marketing, I know you probably want to, have a real defined look, something that stands you out a little bit.
Got my
Shows that
attention.
you're doing it. We've got these quad projection style lamps here. Neat thing about what Toyota did with these is there's actually only one bulb in there, even though you see a design of 2. So it keeps your maintenance costs down, but at the same time it's going to have a beautiful look. They're xenon and they're high intensity discharge lamps. They're going to give you a great clear light at nighttime.
To eat a deer.
Yeah, and speaking of the lights, it's got a feature in our technology package that's a high beam system that will automatically turn on and off. So if you go to that technology package, if you're doing some longer trips, it'll go ahead and do that for you. All you have to do is just have that package and have it set on for you. Pretty cool, huh? You take a look here, when you're popping the hood on the Avalon, it's right there in the middle by the Toyota emblem. No struts required. A lot of things we did to reduce maintenance on this car. It has an electric steering system. What that steering system is going to do for you is it's going to make it so that you can personalize your control of the vehicle. Inside you'll see a power mode. With that power button, or sport mode, I apologize, that's going to allow you to tighten your steering a little bit so you get better handling and control. So if you're on some windy roads, you're going to feel a lot more confident with it. It's going to make your accelerator about 20% more aggressive, so it's going to give you a better response.
So I don't get a power steering, but I'm kind of concerned it's going to be too expensive for me to fix if I have it.
It's going to be less expensive. Let me tell you why. There's no power steering pump for this. So you're not only going to not get that noise when you go from end to end, but you're not going to have to worry about updating those fluids or maintaining those fluids down the road. Going along with the maintenance too, we have a great maintenance program called Toyota Care. You're going to get completely free maintenance and roadside assistance for 2 years or 25,000 miles. I'm talking oil changes, tire rotations, anything required in the owner's book, and any roadside assistance needs, like a flat tire or something. It's not only covered here, it'll be covered out of the area. So if you're somewhere else in the United States and you move or you're traveling, you can still take advantage of those things. Pretty cool, huh? Now, daytime running lights, right here, LED. LEDs last longer and they use less energy, so it's going to give you some benefits there with the lower maintenance you're looking for, and at the same time give you a really distinct look.
This is another.
Right along here on the bottom, lights up really great. We'll show you in a little bit. Coming around to the side of the vehicle, I wanted to mention some other improvements that were made. We're talking about the frame.
Right.
The frame gives you some improvements that are going to keep it stronger. They're using high-strength steel and ultra-high-strength steel, which are going to help keep you safer in the event of an accident, God forbid. And at the same side, we lighten up the vehicle about 120 pounds. So those 120 pounds of savings will help give you the better efficiency, and at the same time, like I said, the improved safety with the frame. Speaking of the safety, we've got 10 standard airbags. Do you have kids?
Yes, I do have a kid.
I'm sure safety is important to you then, isn't it, David?
Yeah. Once in a while I talk with them, but mostly with the safe business.
Okay, well, you want to make sure your business partners are safe too. And 10 standard airbags. They're on the side curtains, all the side seats, front knee blockers, and of course your multi-stage for the front airbags. So you got a lot of safety built in standard there. We also have our star safety system standard on these vehicles. So you're not going to have to worry about any control issues if the winter weather, the inclement weather happens. It's going to help keep you in your intended course automatically through the anti-lock braces.
I can drive this on a snow time and have no problem with balance.
It's going to do really well for you. Absolutely. Now, see the premium leather here? Beautiful, isn't it? So it's got some hand stitching up here on the dash. I know you wanted something that really flowed inside and had some pop. It's a beautiful new interior, isn't it? Come on back here with me too. I want to show you something else you're going to really like here, dude. Have a seat in there. You hear the little beep, by the way, too?
Yeah.
That lets you know if you have the, because we have the car in the on position there just for the accessories. It lets you know if you leave the car with the key that the car is still in the on position, so that you'll be reminded to turn it off. It's a nice little extra, isn't it? Now take a look at all the leg room and notice plenty of room here to get a man's foot in and out. That's some of the things you don't find in other cars in this class. A lot of times you have to twist your foot in an awkward position. Take a look right down here too. You've got not only heated seats in the rear, but also you've got temperature controls in the rear. Yes, and that's something that one day the ES350 might be currently. Come on out, I'm going to show you a few other things. Now, not only that, but we've got a four-wheel disc brakes and four-wheel independent suspension. That's going to help with a better ride quality because, again, you said you're doing a lot of traveling with the marketing. I'm sure you appreciate that nice ride quality the independent suspension will give you. Absolutely. Take a look here, too. See the power sunshade? It's going to come right out of there. It's going to go up for you whenever you want with the push of the button up front, so you don't have to come back here for anything. So if you've got those clients along who do anything with marketing, you can get that sun off of them, and also if you're just going to be out of the vehicle in the summer for a while, keep it cooler in the back. This could be nice, isn't it?
That's a nice feature.
Now, this is really cool.
Control in the front, right?
It's controlled in the front, and if you put it in reverse, it's going to go back down for you. So that's important, right? You want to be able to see better. Not only that, but when you put it in reverse, the backup camera is standard on the Limited, and so you're going to be able to see better from behind.
Okay.
Our backup camera system has a cross-traffic monitor system. So if somebody's coming along from the side of you, you're going to get a warning. It's going to beep and flash at you. That's going to get your attention.
Sensor on there too? Oh, that.
Yeah, it's got the radar, and the radar will give you a warning if somebody's going between 5 and 25 miles per hour coming near the vehicle. It really helps when you're backing out of a parking spot and there's bigger cars next to you. Check this out. Smart key standard on the vehicle. Are you familiar with smart key?
Yeah, I've seen my wife had the car that had a smart key. So
Excellent. Check this out. Grab this handle right here. Keys in my pocket. Didn't have to take it out. It'd be great for inclement weather. You're not going to have to scurry around for it. Check all the pockets. Just grab it and open up. Take a look inside. It's got a deep trunk, plenty of room, 16 cubic feet of space. You see that pass-through right there?
Right.
If you ever have something with your marketing stuff that's a little longer, there'll be a little extra space you need to pass it through. Notice it's got a low hangover here, but also a large opening, so you get those odd-shaped items in more easily. And the high lift here is going to make it easier to not worry about knocking your head. These will hold back real nicely. Yep. Let me close that up for you. Your backup camera's right there like we were talking about. Notice from the back, too, you've got a real aggressive styling. See the dual exhaust there with chrome tip?
That's really cool.
The vehicle wraps around from the back here and actually reduces wind turbulence in the back to help it be quieter.
Yeah.
Come on over here. I want to show you a few things inside. Go ahead and have a seat, David.
So then they look like a sport.
Yeah, that's really the most attractive angle of the vehicle, in my opinion. Now, taking a look inside here, you're going to see a lot of things that are going to really benefit you. First of all, the steering wheel's got nice controls where they're easy to get to. See the touch controls here? This is your Bluetooth, and then you have a push-to-talk button. Do you have you said you have Bluetooth in your cell phone and smartphone, right? Okay. Not only could you sync all that Bluetooth in and then have access to all your contacts in there like you were telling me was important, you can actually touch them on the screen or you can tell it who you want to call. But in addition to that, you can push this button if you're out of the area and tell it, find next gas station. And it's going to pull up the next gas station. So if you're not sure where you're at, that's going to really benefit you, isn't it?
So you have to go get you to the point of interest and all that stuff.
Yeah, you can tell it one, it'll do it, and it'll list them out. So you can just push on the screen or tell it the number that you want it to pick. So if you have a favorite like a Shell, you'll be able to find it more easily.
1 minute.
Okay, some other things I want to point out is you got dual power seats. You got 10-way over here, 8-way on the side. So that's going to give you a better adjustment in for your passengers. Another thing I wanted to point out is you got Safety Connect up here. Take a look at the Safety Connect, that SOS button there. God forbid in the event of an accident, they're going to automatically contact you if there's airbag deployment and see if you're all right. Send out help if you need it. Yep. In addition to that, if somebody were to steal the vehicle, you can file a police report and they'll help you recover the vehicle. Definitely important there also, isn't it? Take a look here too. This is called our e-vent. You put your cell phone down there. We've got a plug-in where you can keep it charged with a USB port. 2 more 12-volt outlets on the sides. Take a look at this. This is your smartphone. See how easy that little touch is? Just slide across there. All the buttons are like your smartphone, so you can just lightly touch over them, and and it's gonna just go right up or down, just like that. Really easy to use. And it's got blind spot.
Time.
All right.